I married him because he was able to provide. What I left him for was because he was not able to provide for me.
You said a year and a half. That's a season. You ain't even giving him a chance to overcome whatever he was going through. You supposed to help him through that.
You would leave your husband
for a car?
because he doesn't want to buy you a new car.
Yes.
I can't see myself paying rent for my spouse. It will be difficult for me. You won't make him be on top of his game. It doesn't even make you a better person. It does not make you a good wife.
What do you do when you have fell out of love with your husband for not providing and have fallen back in love with your ex, who is currently having a baby, but is willing to risk it all?
Wow.
I'm gonna be quick, cause you at the wrong podcast.
Wow. She's
I would
laughing.
absolutely hate to be your husband.
Seriously.
That's just wild work to me. Like, you're willing to leave your husband for another that got a baby on the way. That's crazy
not,
work.
No, let me correct that. That is not why I'm leaving my husband. What I left him for was because he was not able to provide for me. This was something that has been going on for a year and a half.
Was he ever able to
A
provide
year and a half?
food?
That's a season.
So yes,
Seriously? Chat, seriously? She left him because he wasn't able to provide for her anymore. Remember, this man has been providing for her. This man has been taking care of her in the number of years they have been married. And because this man has run into financial difficulty, maybe he lost his job, we don't know. But for him not to be providing anymore like he used to, probably something happened to him. And she is about to leave the husband. This is crazy. I would hate to be that man. Seriously. I would hate to be that man.
I married him because he was able to provide. He was there to secure. He was able.
Out of here.
You said a year and a half. That's a season. You ain't even giving him a chance to overcome whatever he was going through. You supposed to help him through that. You know what I'm saying?
So how long? Okay, I understand that.
Till death do you part. Till death do you part.
This is not funny. This is not funny. I'm laughing, but this is not funny. Like, she basically said, I got married to him because he was able to provide for me. So this is not a woman who actually got married to a man because she loves him. This woman doesn't love this man in any way, shape, or form. She only got married to him because he could provide for her. And she said it here. You heard it from her mouth. She said it because he was able to provide for me. Is this the quality that we have to deal with right now? Like, people getting married because of material things, material gains, and not necessarily because you love this man and you want to be with this man. This is sad. This is sad.
Till death do you part.
Okay.
I think you would be doing him a huge service by leaving him because you're horrible to have even married him.
She's horrible.
Not as a person, I don't
Forget
know you
about
as a
no
person,
as-
but
she's horrible.
to have even married somebody out of convenience and out of obligation because you probably just wanted to be married. I think you guys should both go your separate ways so that you can find people who love you and who you love.
Let me just add this point.
I don't think I doubt if she has the capacity to actually love people or love someone with this mindset. If we're saying somebody should leave, it should be the man to leave to find somebody who genuinely loves him, because I think she will probably still proceed with the same mindset because she's not even sounding like somebody who is willing to change or whose mind is changing. It's crazy.
If you love someone based on conditions, when they do not meet those conditions, you are going to try to find a way out. If God loved us based on conditions,
Talk about it.
you have to make a decision to love someone. You may have moments to where you fall out of love, but you got to make that decision every day. We talking about, it may be some situational stuff. What if she go through menopause and then he just say, I don't love her no more, and I'm going to deal with my ex and stuff like that? We'll be beating him down. So before people choose to get married, make sure that you are not a conditional lover because it is doomed to fail. That's the wrong foundation to create to begin with.
True.
My biggest concern is not necessarily her, but it's that ripple effect that being in a relationship can make happen. Because if she decides to go back to the ex, she's affecting her husband, she's affecting her ex, She's affecting her ex's baby mom who was pregnant with this guy's kid, and she's affecting that child. So your poor decision making is going to affect 5 other lives.
It's true, because he nailed it to the T, because everything she's doing right now is going to affect everybody mentioned here. The husband, who she probably already left because she said she left him. Then the baby mama of the other person, the kids. Just a lot of people are going to be going through so much in this situation just because of our poor decision making. And this is crazy. How did we get to this point? How did we get here? Seriously, like, how? This is the reason why you shouldn't be getting married, because of material things. And you really need to be having conversations with people, because what we're talking about right now is a mindset thing. And if you think that she just got into the marriage and developed this mindset, you are lying to yourself, because that's not what's happening here. She probably got into this marriage with this mindset already in her. And if you think I'm lying, watch out for this next video.
If I want a new car and he can't provide it, then I just wouldn't be with him.
But so what if you're staying at home and he's making enough money to do that, but you want a new car and he says no? Are you leaving him?
I think that's a conversation between us.
It's a conversation? So it's like, okay, you're like, hi, I want a new car. And he's like, no. Shouldn't that be the end of it?
I feel like we should discuss why it is a no, because it could be a no because of where we are at financially.
Yeah, he's like, no, we're not going to do that.
Then I would go with someone else that would be able to financially.
So do you leave your...
Yes, I would.
You would leave your husband...
For a car?
Because he doesn't want to buy you a new car.
Yes.
You heard her right? She will leave her husband if he doesn't want to buy her a new car. I'm telling you, this mindset is not something people develop when they're already in the marriage. It's a mindset that people already have before they get into the marriage. These people are not getting married. They're not getting into a relationship because they love who you are as a person. It's a very, very toxic mindset. It's a very, very toxic situation. People wanting to benefit from other people. I thought love is all about caring for the other person. I thought love is all about pouring yourself to that person, making sacrifices for each other. I thought that's what love is all about. But here you are, having people with the mindset of selfishness, what they stand to gain. He has to be doing this. If he's not doing this, I'm going to leave him. Not because he's cheating, not because he's lying to you, not because he's unfaithful, but because you want something and he couldn't give it to you. It's crazy. It's really crazy. It's a sad situation, what this world has become. It's a sad situation. Like, but we still have one more video to go.
I strongly believe that men have been wired to take a larger portion of responsibility. And if a woman tries to do that, it does not really go down well. It won't end well. It will end well. It will not. It will not end well because there is a way God wired this thing. Okay. Yes, so it is actually easier said than done. If, for example, in the nearest future, I have more money than my spouse, I'll have to look for a way to make my spouse be in that standard.
I will agree with a little bit of what she said here. If she has more money than her spouse, she will try to find a way to lift the partner up so that he comes up to that level. Because I'm one person that I always look at what people say, even though I might disagree with a lot of things. But if I see something that is reasonable that they're saying, I will agree to it. So this is one thing that she said in this video that I actually agree with. If you see your spouse is not financially on the same level like you, and maybe you people want to build wealth, yeah, do what you can to lift the person up. That's what we should be doing, because marriage is all about lifting each other up. So lift him up.
Because I can't see myself paying rent for my spouse. It will be difficult for me.
Now this is where she missed it. What do you mean by you cannot see yourself paying rent for your spouse? Like, what does that even mean? What does that even entail? Because the last I checked, when two people say that they are now husband and wife, two people are now becoming one. So anything that affects the man technically affects the woman. So if you're deciding that, well, because this man is my husband, and if I get to pay the house rent, then that means I'm paying house rent for that man. You can't pay house rent for a man. This is not a stranger. This is not even a boyfriend. This is your husband, your spouse, somebody you have said your vows with, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health. But then you're seeing it as you're paying a house rent for him. This mindset is crazy. How did we get here? How did we get here? You're not paying house rent for your husband. You are paying rent for the family, for yourself. Because if you get thrown away tomorrow for not paying that rent, both of you are going to end up outside. I've heard stories of women that actually had the money to help pay their kids' school fees and they didn't do it. And their kids were thrown out of school because their husband couldn't afford it. It's crazy.
You see, there is a way of sharing responsibility. Sometimes, if you try to take it all up from this man, you won't make him be on top of his game. It doesn't even make you a better person. It does not make you a good wife.
It makes you a good wife. It makes you a good wife. It makes you a good wife to be supportive.
Or a perfect partner, so to say. So for me, if you ask me, if whatever I do to level up, I try to tag my partner along so that we could be on that same frequency. And he takes the larger portion of the responsibility in the home.
No. Nobody is supposed to take the larger percentage of the responsibility in the home. Marriage is somewhere both of you should be able to come into, and you give 100% of yourself. If this is what you're very good at, then do it. If this is what he's very good at, then let him do it. And then the things that both of you cannot find, then maybe you don't enjoy. You can find a way to navigate it. Maybe you do it today, she does it tomorrow. Maybe you have to pay somebody to do it. But it's supposed to be a partnership where one person is not carrying most of the load. Yes, but then I know that there are seasons where the man might have to carry much of the load because the woman couldn't do much in that season. And there's a season where the man couldn't do much and the woman will have to do more. But it's a seasonal thing. It's not like, oh yeah, it's a responsibility to carry more of the load in the home. Because some people come in with this mindset that, well, he's the man, he will provide, he will pay, he will do this, then he will still help me domestically. And then there are men also who prefer their wife to work, do all that, and still take care of the home domestic. Why they just work? That's not how you get marriage right. That's not how you do it right. So if you want to get married, if you want to have a healthy relationship, if you want to have a healthy marriage, you need to find somebody who is willing to pay the price, somebody who actually genuinely loves you, somebody who cares about you, because love is all about caring for each other. Love is about pouring your best on each other, helping each other, partnering with each other, playing a team game. It's a team game. Both of you cannot be allowing one person to suffer. If you see that your partner is getting drained, help out. All this, he has to be the provider. Oh, she has to cook and clean. This is what's messing marriage up today, because the world is changing so fast. We're in the world of AI. Things are changing, but people still want to work with traditional roles that do not help them in any shape or form. We can't keep doing this. If you want to have a healthy marriage, if you want to have a successful marriage, you have to be watching out for these things. People are walking into marriage with mindsets. This is probably a single woman right here. The last one was a single woman. The other one was a married woman who is divorcing her husband. So these things are mindsets. They stay with us. If it's not changed, they go into marriage with it. And you see people, they're like, oh, marriage is this, marriage is that. No, marriage is never the problem. Marriage wasn't the problem. It was who you chose. The person you decided to get married to. Was this their mindset? Is this the mindset they have? The woman you're choosing to marry, is this her mindset? The man you're choosing to marry, is this his mindset? Because these are the things that shape us. These are the things that define how we behave in marriages. So you cannot come into marriage with this mindset and expect it to work. It's never going to work. What if that man has the whole money? Let's just think about it. The man actually has the whole money. He's higher than you. He's wealthy. He's all that. He's everything you have dreamed about when it comes to financial stability. What if that man eventually loses his job? What if that man hits a financial struggle and loses the money? Does that mean that you leave him like the first woman did? Because when people say, well, I want a man that makes as much as I do. I want a man that we're in the same financial level. I want a man this and that and that. They don't account for what happens in the future if that thing no longer is equal. I've had women say, well, we will support him. I will this. No, if you don't go in with the mindset of playing as a team, you probably won't be able to do that, because say, for example, that thing prolongs. Because when people say they will support him until he finds his feet, maybe it's like 1 year. Because she's asking, the first one was asking, how long should she be able to support him before she's done? But it's for better for worse. So if you don't have the mindset of partnership, the mindset of combining finances, the mindset of working together that way, when eventually something happens in the future, you probably might be able to sustain it for like maybe 3 months. I've seen videos, people 3 months, they're like, oh, I'm tired already. But you have to develop that mindset that whether this thing changes or not, I'm here. I'm in this marriage. This is where I want to be. This is the man I genuinely love. And that's why you need to find somebody that you genuinely like, because in life you face difficulties, you will face challenges. And if you're with somebody that genuinely loves you, somebody that has the right mindset about marriage, that's how you will grow. Both of you will work it out until you win. But if you have somebody who doesn't have the right mindset for marriage, that was supposed to help you, and they refuse to help you, both of you will drown. They probably will leave you and go somewhere else. So marriage is all about teamwork. Marriage is all about helping each other. Change your mindset. If you're one of those people that have this kind of mindset, change it. This will not help you in any way. You will not build a healthy home this way. You will not build wealth this way. Find somebody that you really like. Find somebody that really likes you and build a healthy marriage together. If you enjoyed this video, do well to subscribe, hit the notification button so that you'll be notified. Like this video and leave me a comment of what you think about these 3 videos that we watched today. See you guys in the next video. Bye.